Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Libra and it's for right now. Then that means it's timeless. You can use this anytime. It's exactly when you click on it, it's going to take place then. That's what I've put the intention for, and let us see what happens. My dear Libra, this is about 3 subjects in your life, 3 main factors that you are going through, matters that are happy, good. Sometimes they could be decision making, sometimes you could be torn about certain things, but you know what, it's about 3 important factors in your life right now whenever you click on this. So we will begin by seeing what are these 3 factors. I'll be doing the first one here, the second one, and the third one this way. So let's see what are 3 important chapters or important messages that you need to know for right now. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Libra. I hope it helps support you in knowing and getting some information. I want to thank you all in gratitude to all of you for your support, and let me begin this reading. My best wishes to all of you, and we're going to start with the first message from this deck here. Okay, so the first message for all Libra for right now, the first important, okay, freedom. Wow. We have the Fool, and the Fool is about, it's connected to Aquarius. It is also connected to freedom from cares and worries. Something big is happening in your life, my dear Libra, that you are becoming absolutely free from a lot of cares and worries. Let's have a look at another message, which is this one here, sticking out for all Libra, and see what this one says. Bear with me. Right, it does say breaking bad habits. Well, that's very good. That's excellent. Breaking bad habits, which means self-acceptance, accepting yourself for everything that needs to be, that you need to accept about yourself, and excellent mental health, which is really wonderful. You're going to have clarity, mental health, all going well for you. Another important factor here is the number 7, which is connected to freedom. The horse, Chinese year of the horse. 2026 is going to give you your freedom. That's another important factor. 2026, you're becoming free. You're being freed from something that's been holding you, something that's been ongoing. And it's happening in the Aquarius season, which is between January 20th and perhaps January 20th, let's say to 21st or 22nd of February. Between that time, you are becoming free from something that was maybe karmic, that was difficult, trials, all of that comes to an end. So that is great news. Freedom. Wow. And no cares in the world. Let's take another one in this same chapter, same situation. What else do you need to know? The truth. Right. Oh, wow. This is the card. Okay, so we got Aquarius or we got Cancer. So that you know, there could be an Aquarius or Cancer Aquarius. You're having a great victory, an amazing victory, overcoming all obstacles and having a win. Triumphing overall, overcoming obstacles. And some of you could be going on a trip, or you might be dealing with someone that is Aquarius, Cancer. Very strong here. Breaking bad habits, freedom, and perhaps even freedom from someone that's Aquarius, Cancer. Taking a trip, some of you making decisions about traveling, perhaps taking care or buying a car. Also could be another one. Some of you could be buying a vehicle, but it's also can be very, very much a trip. Okay, so that's maybe that's what you're at around that time. Something big is happening to get you free, to set you free. This is really massive. It's magnificent. Okay, so that's that one. Now I'm going to move on to the next level, and the next level I'm going to choose this deck. Just see 2 messages for all Libra. Here we go. So we're going to take the first one, and this is usually your card, my dear Libra. It's an air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, could be you, or Libra, and we've got Aquarius here and you. So it could be also, this is like being empowered and finally letting go of emotions and being practical and doing what is logic. That's what this is all about. You could be also dealing with someone of air energy. I'm going to take on, actually, it does look like an ending of a chapter to do with an air energy. It could be this Aquarius. An end of a chapter, maybe a karmic chapter coming to an absolute end. Okay, I'm going to see the second message here, the truth. And the second message is you are ready for a new beginning. And this new beginning could be inspired by someone that's Pisces or water energy. That could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We've got Cancer here also. So a new beginning that gives you a great victory again and gives you a lot of clarity, a lot of awareness, a lot of empowerment. So what I'm going to do now is take two messages from the tea leaves and to see in connection to this what else you need to know. The truth. Okay, so we've got one, which is the owl. Oh, wow. We have the owl and the death card. The death showing. The owl is about endings, passing of people, like the ending. We'll just say ending, like the death card. The owl is the death card. So it's about passing of someone. It could be about ending of a chapter. The vine leaves are about tears. Okay, so let's talk about the owl first. The owl is about wisdom, using your wisdom, your intuition, your logic, your intellect, rather than your emotions to move through complications, which you are doing, and you are becoming absolutely victory, overcoming it all. And another factor is great advice somebody will give you to listen to it, and also use your wisdom and use your logic, put your emotions aside. The owl is also about endings and new beginnings. According to the tea leaf, it says good advice from a wise person. Okay, so that's that one. The vine, according to me, the vine leaves is about prosperity, but it's also about entanglements, and it's about tears, like grieving the loss of someone. But also it is about abundance, because it is about harvesting prosperity after hard work. It's about hard work and then prospering. Now let's go through the tea leaf. It says seek out information that will help you. Seek out information that will help you, which is, yes, dealing with entanglements. Okay, so now we understand what that one is all about. I'm going to take one message in regard to this section here from this deck to see, is there anything else you need to know about this section? Right, you are going to be celebrating money. Extra money is coming in, mature investments, big money, celebrations. Some of you are finishing work, retirement, which is really wonderful. Could be early retirement. Some of you might be thinking about careers to do with beauty, retail, and just, you know, something very simple, not working too hard, which is really wonderful. That's that one there. Okay, now I should take one more in regard to your freedom and your victory. One card from this deck, and it says it's coming to an end. There's an impasse. Something is absolutely coming to an end. Money conflicts are over. You're going to have a breakthrough, and that's what this is all about, breakthrough. Bad habits are going to be removed. There may be situations to do with lawyers, order, doing things in right, doing things properly. There may be pay cuts or defending a situation, or some of you might be working in the defense departments, and some of you could be defending yourself because you might be fired. But there is something reaching to an end, an impasse, and money conflicts are coming to an end because you are going to be quite abundant here. So that's that one. And now we're going to move on to the next level. And the next level, I'll be using another deck. We're going to find out two important messages for all Libra, cutting twice. The third matter that you'll be dealing with. Wow, grieving the loss of someone. Yes, I did see the death card twice with the owl and the death card. There could be that, and there could be an ending. Just an ending. Somebody could be leaving, somebody could be passing. There could be the grieving of a loss. That's what this is, the Five of Cups. Right, so you will be going through that. Let's take on another one. I should have seen what was the truth of the matter. And yes, I see. You are going to be heartbroken about a loss, without a doubt. This is about loss, and so is the Five of, as you can see here, I'll show you. It's all about loss. Grieving the loss of something or someone. Some of you could be moving, leaving something behind. The moon shows to me that there could be someone that has got Cancer in them that could be leaving or passing or leaving. Cancer here very strong, because this is the Cancer card and the moon is the ruler of Cancer. So a lot of truth is coming out. to help you understand and see things clearly, see your path clearly, see where you are heading, what's going to happen. Everything that you were unsure about gets clarified with the moon. The illumination of the moon will set you free. You'll know exactly where you stand. So that's the moon. A lot of truth. Now I'm going to take on again 2 messages from the tea leaf to see what does the tea leaf wants to say in reference to this loss and clarity. Okay, so we got the beetle, which is really luck and abundance, absolute luck and abundance and wealth and windfall. That's what a beetle is, believe it or not. And I'll just close this. I wish I was able to tell stories. There's so many stories I have that I can tell you about things that happen in life, but I can't do that. Okay, so the beetle and the apple. The apple is about temptation, and the apple also is about health, your health. Okay, so let me talk about the beetle first. The beetle is about absolute fortune, destined for you. At a time of loss, it's at this time where it's coming, and you need it the most when you are grieving for the loss of someone. So a lot of gratitude for the wealth that's coming, and according to the tea leaf, it says good fortune. So I don't know whether you can see that or not. Good fortune. Should be able to far maybe here. Perhaps. Anyway, the beetle is good fortune. And then we've got the apple, which is temptation. Something's going to be tempting you to do something, but you are going to be looking into your health and taking care of your health. And also Chinese year of the snake. For those of you who are born in the Chinese year of the snake, you might be dealing with someone that's born in the Chinese year of the snake. And there is also a lot of wisdom here, according to this. A lot of wisdom. Now, according to the tea leaf, it says temptation will test you. Temptation will test you. So you've got to be very careful. Don't let temptation stand in your way or test you in any way. And if it does, make sure you win the situation. Now I'm going to take one more message from this deck to see is there anything else in regard to this that we need to know. And we've got the frame. It says steady income. You'll be organizing all your accomplishments, getting all your documents and everything together. Some of you are going to be self-employed. Some of you are looking at home-oriented work, and some of your careers are going to be skyrocketing. You might be looking into art or design or becoming more free. Working for yourself is possible, self-employment, being an entrepreneur. So that is truly magnificent. And that's why the moon is letting you see a lot of things are becoming very clear. Now, I might clarify something. Like, for example, I wanted to clarify this victory. This one here, the chariot. Just one card about the chariot. What is it about the chariot in regard to this sector for Libra? Right, disharmony. Okay, so there might have been disharmony between you and a situation or someone. There was conflict. The Five of Wands shows conflict and arguments and a very hard person to communicate with. And this is the chapter that is ending, and you're overcoming it all by winning this situation. Like a win-win, you are having a great victory. Now I'm going to find out also about this new beginning that's happening. This one here. Just one card about the Ace of Swords. What is it bringing you? It is bringing you, it's clearing your thinking. You were trapped in this overthinking things, thinking things over and over and feeling entrapped. That's coming to an end. You're being freed. This is absolute freedom also, and victory, and all your worries and fears are gone, absolutely gone, with all so much to celebrate. And finally, I'm going to do this loss to see the loss. What is it that you're losing, my dear Libra? Wow, this is a new life. You're awakening. You're finding yourself. Higher self-integration, awakening, timeline shift. This is about ending a chapter and finally finding yourself. That you have finished doing hard work. It's time for you to prosper, thrive, and be activated again. Your chakras are going to be lightened up. They're going to be vibrating. Your chakras are going to be, not only your chakras, everything is going to be vibrating to the point where you will awaken even a level even more. Like those of you who are awakened already, there are levels of awakening. I've been awakening from 2011 till now. It's just level after level. It gets harder. It gets better and better because it makes you stronger and stronger. So more awakening, ending a chapter, and preparing you for awakening and great rewards coming. So that was in regard to the loss. The loss itself is going to be contributing towards your your awakening to high levels, to be able to cope with the loss, because the loss itself seems to be a harsh one. It's not an easy one, and you are grieving it, so that means it isn't an easy one. Now that we established all this, I want to take just one Chinese cookie to see, is there anything that we didn't talk about that we should have? Let's have a look for my dear Libra. And we've got opportunities. It says, a stranger is about to change your life. A stranger. So they're a stranger to you now, but they are going to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action. Plus, a special family reunion looks likely. Some of you might be getting together with your family. That's the end of your reading. Hope you enjoyed, my dear Libra. Do give me a thumbs up. And I'm just about to drink a sip of water to be able to continue talking. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to finish this. Thank you all for being here. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. Let me know what you think. I wish you abundance of blessings, love, light, peace to each and every one of you. Namaste.